Hi, everybody. Welcome back to the We Run on Coffee podcast. I'm Marissa,
And I'm Erica.
and I feel like it's going to be a chit-chatty episode today.
It's gonna be a chit chat, baby. I'm ready.
I feel like I have 100,000 things to say, and they're all over the place, and there's so many updates, and then so many things that are still just the same.
Yeah.
So, what do you want to start with? Do you want to Oh, let's start with what we're drinking, maybe.
Yes. Okay. I'm so relieved, you guys. I told you that next time we recorded, I'd be in a new place, but I lied on accident because I didn't
hmm
realize we weren't going to be there over the weekends. They were like, no, no, you only
hmm
get the weeknights. So we're staying in a hotel
Um,
for all of last week and all of next week, but not on the weekend. So all week, I've been drinking one black coffee every morning at the hotel, just like hotel coffee. And I was telling Angelo, it's kind of nice because the coffee's not that good. Like, it's not horrible, but it's not that good. So it doesn't make you want a second coffee. So I've only been having one every day. I was like, we need to take this habit home with us. However, yesterday, I didn't break the habit, but the breve I made was so good that I'm like, how can I not have multiple? It's really
mhm.
bad. So today I'm having another breve. It's like a little treat before we go back to hotel life. Normal brown sugar honey breve. And yeah, that's pretty much it.
Yay.
Yeah.
I got a coffee here. I'm back to
Gorge.
my glass cup with my glass
Love. It looks
straw.
beautiful.
And I got the Chobani cookie dough creamer
Ooh,
this
yeah.
time.
Love.
So I got a cookie dough coffee. I was really, really, really looking for I don't remember what the brand is, but it's the one I always get. It's like the non-dairy brown sugar creamer. And I love
Mm,
it. And it's my favorite, but I could not find it at the store last time.
yeah.
And I was out of creamer. So I had to go for the Chobani cookie dough.
Yeah. The Chobani ones are always seem to be a hit though, and all those
Mm.
flavors. I still have only tried the one. I need to try more, but
They're so good though. I love them.
love that.
And
Well,
I just reordered Nespresso pods and
same.
they have an Oatly brand one
Oh,
and I got 10 of them just to try and it was
what
pretty
is
good.
it? Like, what's
It's
the
a double
flavor?
espresso pod and it's just Oatly brand and it's meant to like go
Interesting.
with oat milk.
That's cute. I might
hmm
have to try that. I never branch out on those anymore since I just get the ones on Amazon because it's easy. But I want to try that. That sounds good. I'm always like happy when they bring out another espresso shot. I don't love
hmm
many of the coffee pods. So,
Yeah, I
yeah.
really I have a maple one that I got in the fall and I really
Mm,
like that one.
yeah.
And then I have a caramel one that
Mm.
I like it pretty good.
Yeah, Taylor really likes those. I got the maple ones as well in the fall, and I didn't like them. And then when Taylor stayed at my house, she was like, "This is really good." She's like, "I'll buy you more." And I was like, "I don't want more. Just please drink them. Like it's fine." I don't know why. I'm just strange, but
I
yeah.
like those and I like brewing it over like the brown sugar like we always
Mm.
talk about and I think it's really good.
Slaps. The brown sugar
Mm.
never misses, dude.
I know. I thought about brewing my espresso over brown sugar today, but the cookie dough creamer is like so
Oh,
sweet. I was like, I'm
it's a
good. I'm
lot.
good. I
Yeah.
don't need that.
Yes. Okay, well, let's catch up. I know there's a lot to
Okay.
talk about. Do you want to go first?
Sure, I'll try my best. So, the last time we recorded, I don't even know where in the timeline we were. I feel like I'd already told you I was on crutches. I
Hmm.
was not new to them. So I went to the eye doctor after.
Oh, yeah.
And I did get a new prescription. My lenses are actually
Yeah.
in now, and I'm gonna
Oh,
go pick them
nice.
up tomorrow. I meant to go yesterday, but we really wanted a lazy day, so I did not go and pick them
Mood.
up.
Yeah.
And my prescription changed just a little bit. They said that my prescription didn't change really, but they're adjusting it just because my eyes are still having a hard time focusing on like screens and stuff. And
Interesting.
I look at a screen all day at work.
Yeah.
And they asked me like when I went to the doctor, like how often are you spending on screens? And I was like, honestly, 8+
All day.
hours a
Yeah.
day because I
Same.
have to.
Yep.
And they're like, okay. So they adjusted like my lenses are progressive. So they got a little bit stronger on like the
Hmm.
bottom portion so that I can see
Yeah.
better like this angle. So like I'm kind of looking down at my laptop now. So I should be able to like see a little bit
Yes.
better
Oh my
there.
gosh, that's crazy. That's what my mom has, but she has the tries. She's got like the
Yeah.
top, the middle, the bottom. But
Mhm.
it took her probably half a year and an adjustment to like actually get them right, like in the right spot on your
Yeah.
glasses. Just so
They told me that my
interesting.
like distance vision isn't horrible. So they just wanted to
Not horrible.
my up close and like my far away vision
Yeah.
isn't bad. It's just focusing on like screens and
Interesting.
stuff. So they told me
Okay.
to like just adjust this bottom portion.
Yeah.
So hopefully that
Nice.
works.
Yeah.
Um, like I said, I'm gonna go and pick them up like ASAP. So tomorrow, I also start physical therapy tomorrow, which I'm
Oh my
really,
gosh.
really excited for, but I'm
Big
also
day.
really nervous. So with the crutches update that I was just talking about,
Hmm.
I decided, well, I went back to the doctor and they told me that I could start weaning myself off the crutches. And
Okay,
I didn't
interesting.
like that answer because I
Yeah.
just wanted them to say that I could be
You're like,
off
I'm
of them.
done. Yeah.
So that was like 2 weeks ago.
Okay.
And now I'm fully off them as of
Wow.
Friday,
Shut up. Oh my God.
but I've only like done a little bit. Like I'm not like going crazy. I'm just like
Right, right.
walking and like taking a lot of breaks sitting and stuff. So
As you
don't like
should.
think I'm going crazy.
Yeah. No, that's
But
good.
I have been off of them Thursday or Friday, Saturday, and now today is Sunday. So
Yay.
I'm so
That's
excited.
exciting. Yeah.
Um,
Woohoo. I wasn't expecting that update. I for sure thought you were still on them.
no, I am officially off and I'm
Yay.
hoping I really, really, really want to get back to like doing some kind of exercise,
Yeah.
even if it's just like yoga classes or
Hmm.
like Pilates classes, even though I'm not a
Right.
big Pilates gal. Like that's
Yeah,
so
just
low
something.
impact. I'm hoping that they'll say that I can, or
Yeah.
even cycle classes. I would
Yeah.
cry if I could go back
Aw.
and do a cycle class.
Oh my gosh.
So I'm
You know
really
what I
hoping.
have? Do you like working out from home or not really? Like following a video?
Nah, sometimes I
Yeah.
like doing like stretching videos, but
Okay.
not really like a
I'm not
full workout.
super into it that much either, but I was gonna say if you'd use it and if you want to, I can send you my Peloton login and they have tons of like stretching class, yoga class, all levels, just all kinds of videos that are really good. I have like a premium account for through work.
Yeah,
I
I
don't know.
guess I do like doing videos, but I think I hesitate with the word from home. I don't like doing it in our apartment, but I'll go to
Oh
like the
yeah, go to the
apartment
apartment
gym
gym. Yeah,
and
that's
do
nice.
them.
Nice.
Yeah.
I'm gonna send you it just in
Okay.
case.
What else have I done? Oh, Kyle went to the eye doctor and his prescription didn't change, so he just thinks
Mm.
he's better than everyone.
Okay, rude. Does he have
I
glasses
know.
at all or any eyesight
No.
issues? Yeah, that's what I thought. Neither does Angelo. And he's like,
I
my
think,
vision's perfect.
I mean, his prescription, like he does have a prescription, he just
Yes,
doesn't
but
wear
he just doesn't.
glasses.
Yeah,
It's like just a little bit
so
less than
minimal.
what ours are.
Was, yeah, okay. That makes sense. Angelo says that he has perfect vision, which he did last time he got tested. And you know, the last time he got tested,
Like
seven,
10
8
years
years
ago.
ago. Yeah,
Yeah.
like, I'm like, that does not mean you still have perfect vision, but okay, you do
I
you.
know. I was thinking about it like this past week, and this goes into my next story. We might have to get a new car. So I
Oh
was
my
thinking
God.
about it this week, like when
Yeah.
I got my car, and I was like, wow, it really has been almost 10 years. And almost 10 years
Wow.
ago, I was like a freshman in college, and I was like,
Yep.
that's insane.
That is that. Ew, wait, I don't like that.
I mean, it's
That
really
is
only like
insane.
6 years ago. Like,
Yeah.
how long ago was 2018? That's when I started college. It was
Yeah.
like 6 years ago,
7.
maybe.
Yeah. I started college in 2017, and that's also when I got my car that I just got
Mhm.
rid of. So you're on
Yeah.
about the same timeline, honestly.
Well, it's not my car we're replacing.
Uh-oh. What
So
happened?
Kyle's car,
Scared.
I don't really know what's going on. This has happened before and it was a
Okay.
battery issue. The
Mm-hmm.
battery was like not tightened into his car.
Interesting.
So the it kept like not starting and it kept like being weird when it shifted
Mm-hmm.
and it was all because the battery was loose. Like it didn't
Hmm.
have a tight connection in the
Weird.
car. We figured that out. He checked his battery because it's been doing the same thing. Anytime he goes to put the car in reverse, it stalls.
Oh. Oh no.
And we were like, oh, well, maybe it's a battery thing. So he like opened up his hood and he like shook the battery and he was like, it's tight in there. It's not the battery. So he thinks it's
Yeah.
his transmission starting to go.
Yeah.
And on like the very base level knowledge that we have, a
Mm-hmm.
transmission fix is about $5,000. He owes about
Mm.
$5,000 on his car, and his car is worth about $5,000.
Yeah.
So it's
Almost
like
might as well cut it while it's here. Like just dump it while you
exactly.
can. Yeah.
So it would be like negative loss or like it'd be zero
Yeah.
loss or zero gain no matter what we do.
Yeah.
So
Exactly.
the goal is on Tuesday, we're taking it to get it like checked out. And
Yeah.
Kyle's going to go over there and like tell them exactly what's happening because it's so intermittent when it's happening, but he's really scared
Right.
to drive it. So we've been operating on one car since like Thursday.
Hmm.
And he's really hoping that it's not the transmission, but we're under the
Dang.
assumption that we'll have to get a new car right now.
That freaking sucks. That sucks.
I
It's
know.
fun, but it sucks. Like that's how I always feel about it because it's like now you're gonna have to acquire a large loan.
I
But
know.
it's fun to have a new car and it will be nice. Whatever.
Yeah, it'll be fine.
Dang. What
It'll
kind
be
of car do you
fine.
guys
I
want?
have no idea.
Dang. Do you
He
think a
really wants an
car though?
Audi.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
that's right. You
Well, I
guys,
was
because you guys both
talking,
drive small cars.
I was thinking, and he wants an Audi, which is still like a sedan,
Right.
and he really wants a car like that. which is fine. But I
Hmm.
was thinking like practicality, we need something with a little bit bigger back
With
seat
the
because we're
mm-hmm.
getting a puppy.
I know. That's what I was just thinking. I'm like, you guys are gonna have a child you need to put in there? Like,
I know.
she's gonna need a place to go.
I know. We're picking her up on Tuesday as well, which is the
Yay!
annoying thing
Pictures
about the
on
car.
screen. Pictures on
Yeah.
screen.
There won't be any, well, there will be pictures from pickup before this comes out, so we can
Yeah.
add those in. I
Yeah.
was gonna edit today, but I think I have to wait now so I can add those
Well, you could put
pictures
the
in.
ones you sent me this morning just of you guys meeting her.
Oh, that's
That
true.
would be cute.
Well, I want more pictures of her home, so I'll wait to edit.
Okay.
But we're getting a puppy, and I
Yay.
was thinking I really want a Bronco, but Kyle heard that the first few
Love.
years of the Bronco aren't the best. So he was
Yeah,
like, I was
because
hoping
it's a
your car would.
Ford.
He was like, I was
Yeah.
hoping I have a Ford right now. He was like, I'm hoping that your car could last another like 2 years, and then we were going to
Yeah.
get you a Bronco.
Hmm.
My car's at 172,000 miles
Yeah.
and is
You're
a
putting in the
Ford.
work on it. Yeah.
And
Yep.
now we have to replace Kyle's car. So I was like,
Dang.
I don't really know what to do. I know
Yeah.
that you want an Audi and like that's fine. Like we can get you the car you want.
Right.
But with the dog, like
Yeah.
you're just gonna have to be willing to like
To
get a new
put,
car and put the
yeah.
dog in it and like
Yeah.
have a little bit less space. And right now
Exactly.
he has a 2 door and he's like, I'm willing to upgrade to like a 4 door
Okay.
because of the dog, like it would give
That's
us just a
better.
little bit more space.
Yeah. Imagine
So
how annoying it would be with the two-door to put the dog in the back and all its
I
shit. Like,
know. We're planning to just, we got like a hammock thing for the back seat of
yeah.
your car for the dog. So we're planning on just putting that in my car and like always
Yeah.
taking the dog places in my car.
Mhm.
But I don't know how it's
Wait,
going
I
to
didn't know
work
you wanted a
out.
Bronco. I love this for you. I think they're so cute. I
I want a
literally,
Bronco Sport.
they're
I really want the like light blue Bronco Sport,
yes,
but that's the
yep,
most expensive one. So I'd probably
yep.
just settle for like a black or a white one.
I heard that those white or those blue ones, like you have to be on a wait list to get them at this
Yeah,
point.
they're so like
Gorgeous
sexy
though.
though. They're
I
such a
know.
sexy car.
I know when I was getting my car, I was always saying like Angelo, you guys know, he's a big guy kind of guy. He's always fixing his own cars and stuff. And he
hmm
was like, no, 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 no Fords, babe. And I was like, okay. So
I've
I'll probably
always
never get
driven a
one,
Ford.
but
I've
they're
never
cute.
had a different kind of car. And
What I
like I told
really wanted
him,
was a Jeep, but everyone, not even just Angelo, was like, do not waste your money on a Jeep. They suck.
yeah. Well, I'm not even like sold on the Bronco. I just
Yeah.
want a car like that. I
Look,
want a
that
car
looks like
that's
that.
like pretty blocky like
Mm-hmm.
that, like or
Mm-hmm.
like is an SUV or something
Yeah.
like that that has like the sport mode or whatever because I want to be able to take
Yeah.
it like hiking and camping and stuff.
Yes.
And we can't do
Love.
that with the cars that we have now.
Toyota 4Runner. So
Okay.
cool. Some of them are really cool. But yes,
Yeah.
I know what you mean. I love those. Angelo actually, this is what you should look up. I don't know if you'd like this one, but Angelo loves the Toyota FJ Cruiser. He wants one so bad, and they're very
Mm.
boxy like that. Just so cute. But I love this for you.
I
Okay.
know.
I'm
And on top
excited.
of all of these exciting updates and the
Yeah.
horrible update of the car, I shattered my watch on
Oh,
Monday
yeah, I
morning.
remember you sent me that.
And
Ugh.
nobody even cares about this one because it's like the least of our worries, honestly.
Right at this point.
But I shattered it.
Bro,
It's so
it's
bad.
destroyed. I was like, please tell me that's the screen protector. She was like, no.
No, and literally, you've probably done this 1,000 times with your watch. I was getting out of the shower, putting it
Yeah.
on, and instead of it like getting clipped into its
Yeah,
like
it
silicone
flung.
band, it just flung off and hit the floor.
Ah,
And that happens to
no.
everybody. Like
Yeah, that's so
everybody that I
annoying.
talk to, they're like, "Oh, that happens to me daily." Like every time I try and
Hmm.
put one on my watch, it falls. And of course, this time it just
Oh my
shatters.
gosh.
And
That's
I
horrible.
know me and Kyle were talking about getting me a different watch soon.
Mm-mm.
Like I really want a Garmin. And he was
That's
like,
what
"Oh, I was
Angelo just
planning."
got.
He was like, I was planning on getting you one when you were like halfway through physical therapy as like you were so patient, like you've been healing, like
Why
so
is he
you could
so
start using
sweet?
it. I know. And
Aw.
well, he was gonna get it for my birthday, and then he was like, no,
Yeah.
I'll just hold off, which I'm glad he did because I got injured and I couldn't use it anyways.
Right.
But now I'm like, do I just have to go like months and months and maybe like a year without a watch because we have so many more important things
Right.
to pay for
To
right now?
buy. Yeah, that
But
that
he
sucks.
keeps, I feel like he's like playing with my feelings a little bit, not on purpose, but
Yeah.
I feel like we're getting like mixed signals. And we were talking about
Yeah.
this the other night. Sometimes he's like, well, you really like you use your watch a lot. Like, I'll just buy you a new watch. And then other times
Hmm.
he's like, well, I was waiting until you got like halfway through physical therapy. And
You're like, what is
I'm
it?
like, so are we getting the watch or are we waiting?
Right.
And like, I think it's important to pay for everything else first and like see
Yeah,
where
make sure
we're
you're
at.
good. Yeah.
At the end of the day, the $300 to $400 for the watch isn't really going to affect those other things either.
Yeah. Yeah. Yep. Angela he did so much research for a while and he just got a Garmin watch not too long ago and he freaking loves it. That thing, seriously, because I know that all the watches say this, his seriously can go like 2 weeks without ever being
What
plugged in.
kind did he get?
I'll ask him. I'm not sure, but it's one of the, I mean, it looks a little bit more rugged and like boyish, like one of the
Mm.
more rugged looking ones. But I'll have to ask him which one it is. I think he specifically chose one that's more focused around like running or longevity or something like that.
Hmm.
So it has like a better battery life and stuff. It's really
I
nice. It
want
makes
the
me want one.
I want the Venu 3,
I'll have to look it
and
up.
I'm really annoyed because my friend Hunter, she was just on the podcast,
Yes.
she had a Venu 3 and she didn't like it for what
Oh,
she wanted, and so
yeah.
she sold it on
Sold it.
Facebook Marketplace, and I was like,
Dang it.
no.
I
And at
know.
that point, I didn't want a new watch, and then
Yeah,
I
you weren't
started
there yet.
researching, and I was like,
Damn,
no.
that sucks.
I know.
Yeah. They're really
And
expensive, but I think they're worth.
the most annoying part about all of this is that I have an Apple Watch Series 3 sitting downstairs. I have two
Mm.
of them from when me and Kyle had them previously.
Hmm.
They're both sitting downstairs. My
Hmm.
phone's too new to be compatible with them.
I hate you, Apple.
So
Signed Erica.
I could literally just use that,
Yeah, that's
but
really
it doesn't
annoying.
connect.
Oh my God. This is the dumbest thing I've ever heard. I'm
I
sorry, but I just hate
know.
Apple sometimes. I'm like, why are you guys doing this? Like, stop being
I don't
rude.
know. It's so
Oh,
frustrating.
they
But
want
those
your
are all my
money.
updates. I did get my nails done. This is exciting. I got
Cute.
them done, and I got them done at a place in Georgetown, and they're so cute. I
That
love
is
them.
adorable. I know. I love the yellow for you. That's so cute.
And I don't know what else. I feel like that's it. There's so many things. They're all over the place. It's been a
Yay.
crazy, shitty week, and I'm annoyed
Yikes. Yeah.
because I literally started on Monday morning with my watch breaking and then Kyle's
Just all
car
went crazy. Yeah.
on Tuesday. It was Monday morning. It was my watch. Tuesday, Kyle's car went to shit.
Oh
And then
God.
ever since then, I feel like it's been cruising at like an easy
Yeah.
level of shit, and I don't want it to drop anymore.
At least you'll have a puppy to bring you some joy soon.
Yes,
That'll
I'm
be
so
so cute.
excited.
Well, I don't have a lot of updates for you guys, but I did see a comedy show on Friday, and I would
Yay.
say it's top three comedy shows ever for me, which actually, ironically, this is top three episode. I actually did not plan that to
That's
say that,
funny.
but I do have a top three comedy shows. So maybe I'll just tell you guys, do you have three comedy shows or no? Should I just say mine?
No.
Okay. These are my top three comedians I've seen live because I make a list, you guys know, of all the stuff I've seen because I don't
I've
want to
never
forget.
seen I've only seen John Mulaney live.
Wow. Oh my gosh. This was Angela's friend John's first comedy show when he went with
Mm.
us too, which this is a crazy first one. But anyway, I've been to 17 comedy shows and my top three, I know, my top three are not in order. Just these are my top three. Theo Vaughn, Ashley Gavin, and now Bobby Lee. We saw Bobby Lee
Mm.
on Friday night and he was so freaking funny. By the end of the show, he ended sitting on like a wooden stool in his underwear only,
Oh.
cross-legged, ending the show. He did a strip segment, he did a lap dance on a guy segment, he did showed his naked ass. It was so
Oh.
crazy. I had no idea, like none of us knew what to expect. We've only seen him
He's
like on
really funny. I've
podcasts.
seen him on his podcast.
Yeah, I was like, we've seen him on his podcast, but I've never seen him do a special or like I didn't know his actual stand-up, I don't know, idea. And he was very like physical. It was super physical comedy. And oh
Mm.
my God, I was crying laughing. It was
He's
so
not like
good.
he's not super physical comedy on the podcast, so I don't
No,
think that
that's
you
why I was
would have
shocked.
expected.
Yeah, we were all so shocked and just so impressed. It was really good. He said he was working on new content or a new stand-up, whatever, because he got picked
Hmm.
up by Hulu. So maybe there will be a
Oh,
special coming soon if you want to watch. But it was
that's cool.
really good. So that was fun, Bobby Lee show. And then I saw my friend's Korean Willow. You guys know. I'll show you guys the picture real
I
quick.
like how you call the little girl that's like
My
3 years
friend.
old your friend.
She is, and she's must be at the perfect age where she likes me, She like
Oh,
really
yeah,
likes me
she's
right
gonna
now.
hate you in six
I
months.
know, right? But she was just being so cute. So I'll show you guys the picture. She literally grabbed our
Oh.
heads for this picture and pushed them into
She
hers.
said, "Get
She's like,
over here."
but she was being hilarious. We were playing with her toys at the restaurant. She had like a little Ariel and a little Elsa toy, and she gave
Oh.
me Elsa and she said, "Your name is Let It Go and my name's
Oh.
Ariel." And I was like, "No, my name is not Let It Go. My name is Rebecca." And she was like,
She's
"What
like,
the
"Who
fuck?"
the heck is
And
Rebecca?
she wouldn't say it. And she kept saying, "Let it go. Come outside and play." I'm like, "This is Rebecca's dad. She can't come outside." And I was being crazy. And by the end, she was like, it was so funny. She's like, "Rebecca, where are you?" It was so funny. I was like, wait, she's playing along. She just like understands so much more than last time I saw her. I'm like, this is so crazy. She's a real human.
Aw.
So weird how that happens.
Yeah.
So that was fun. And that's all my updates. Now I'm really starting to get ready to move. I'm gonna ask ChatGPT to make me like an
A
outline.
packing list.
Yeah, I'm like, can you like, I'm gonna list all the stuff I need to do. Like, there's work I want to do in the house, like painting things that aren't done and stuff like that. Work I want to do in the house, stuff I need to pack, get ready for a storage unit, all that stuff. So I'm going to send it all to ChatGPT later today and say, can you make me like a 60-day moving plan with dates and a calendar and milestones that I have to
And
hit?
add it to my Google Calendar
Yeah,
for me, please.
literally. And I'm like, just outline it because I told Angela that's the hardest part I'm having is that I don't understand how long is it going to take to pack this house up and how long is it going to take to move it to a storage unit with my car, like back and forth, and how long is
Just
it
get
going
a
to take
moving
to
truck.
get a renter? Well, yeah, I might do that. I might do that if it becomes to it, but I'm just like, I don't understand the timeline of any of it. So I think I need to ask ChatGPT and it'll tell me. It usually
Hmm.
gives me answers to everything, so that I
Yeah.
need. But yeah, I'm really
Hopefully.
excited. And if it works out, as long as the dates work out, I think we'll be coming to the lake trip. So I'm very
Yay.
excited. Got the
Yeah, I know we keep
invite.
talking about this lake trip every
Just
once in a while, but
random, yeah.
we're going to Kyle's mom's lake house at the like in the summer, and it'll be
Yeah.
so fun. We counted, there's gonna be one, two, three, four, five dogs there
Oh my
with
gosh.
our dog.
Yeah, that's
So
crazy.
it'll be
Will you guys drive because of that? Because of the
mhm.
dog?
Well,
Wow,
we were
that's gonna
planning
be
on
wild.
driving anyways.
Okay. So you definitely need a new car.
Well,
To drive. But also, yeah, she reached out to Angelo apparently a while ago and he forgot to answer and then he
oh,
also forgot to tell me. So
yeah,
it's been there,
classic.
which is fine because I was like, oh, that's hilarious. Me and Marissa were talking about this and I was like, I didn't get the invite. Marissa was like, oh.
Well, I feel like
And
it had to have come at
no,
it
for
was coming
sure.
at some
It was
point.
coming anyways. Yeah, it wasn't sus or weird, but I was just like, oh, cool. So yeah, he told me, oh, Aunt Diane invited us. We got to let her know. And she texted us and said, like, we don't have dates yet, but let us know if you're in. And like, we're going to start considering dates. And we told her 100%, if we're not at school, 100% we will come. So I'm
Hmm.
excited. I hope it works out. I think it should.
Yay.
Yeah, it's going to be fun.
It will be so much fun.
Anyways, that's it for the catch up. 21 minutes in, 22 actually. And we're just going to keep chatting through the rest of the episode. So I
Hmm.
thought I would tell
Hmm.
you guys kind of how I got to this topic. First of all, we are both looking very cute today. We're looking in good lighting. Things are right today.
That's so
So
funny
come
that you
on
say
over.
that because
What you
I
are?
wore this shirt. Okay, wait.
I can only see this much of it to be fair,
I
but
know. And like, I don't know why I thought I would wear this shirt. So this is a shirt from like where I went in Florida
oh
when
yeah.
we went to Tampa.
Yeah,
But
that's
I
funny.
like the back of the shirt and I was like, oh, I really want
Ooh.
to wear this. But I don't know
Yeah.
why I would like it literally just looks like I'm wearing
Looks
like
like
an
nothing.
oversized
Like
black
a
t-shirt.
t-shirt. Wait, you have to show us the back now. We need to
Okay.
see.
It says
Too much hype.
no working during drinking hours, and I think
Oh,
it's
that's
so
cute.
funny.
Yeah. Oh, cute. It's so cute. Okay, you guys get to see the skeleton. So Marissa's vibes.
I don't know if you
So
could
you.
even
Or
see
like
that. I
pirate
just like
skeleton.
stood up.
Yeah, we did.
You just
That's
see
really
my
cute.
the back of my shirt. I
I
like
like
it.
it. So yeah, you guys just missed that if you're not watching the video. And that was exactly why I brought this up. So head over to Spotify or YouTube. And those are the two places where you can actually watch the video with today's episode and see how cute we're looking. You can see Marissa's shirt. You could have saw our nail colors that we showed. We both showed our own nails. So welcome. And of course, the pictures of Marissa's dog. How can you miss
Oh,
out on these things?
oh
So,
yeah, and
are
her
you
name is
gonna? Yeah,
Scarlett.
I was just gonna say, are you gonna do a name announcement?
Her name is Scarlett.
And she's the freaking cutest puppy ever, you guys. She's so cute. So you need
She
to
is
see
so
her.
cute.
Anyway, this is how I got to this topic idea.
Mhm,
Today, we're going
mhm.
to be talking about our top three, and it's going to be different categories. Me and Marissa both prepared categories, and we're each going to say our top three things in that category. I think it will just be fun and kind of chit chatty. So, I got this idea from another podcast called What We Said Podcast. So, that will be linked in the description if you guys want to listen to the show. I did not link the exact episode because I did not find it. I put this episode on the calendar probably almost a year ago at this point, and I just kept moving it and moving it. So I don't know what episode it's from.
No
Apologies.
idea.
So yeah, we can just kind of maybe alternate, but I want to start with what are your top three favorite outdoor activities to do?
Okay, so when I asked Erica if we needed to prepare our answers or not, she told
I
me
know.
not to prepare, and
I didn't either.
I was like, I hate this because now I'm
I
just gonna be
know.
like, I don't know, and then I'm not gonna like my answers in like
I
three
know.
weeks.
I thought the
But
same thing, but I was like, I'm going to try to be on the spot today. We'll see how it goes.
I think that one of them is for sure hiking.
Mm-hmm.
That one for sure. And like just being out in like the mountains and like going on like a big hike and like
Love.
climbing up the rocks and whatever. Um, Another one. Oh no, I had ideas and now they're going away from me. I really
So
like
hard.
I like kayaking a lot and like being on the
Ooh,
water in a kayak. And
love.
then maybe just like going on a walk or a run.
Love. I was trying to think of some. that are like I want to say rucking, but then I'm like that's also
Mm.
like my top activity and I like doing it outside, but I'm like what do I
Oh,
like doing outside
I
that's
do love a
like
picnic
fun?
too.
Yeah, and I was gonna say, don't you like reading outside or no? I feel
Oh,
like
I
I see that
love,
for you.
see, I
Yeah.
love like being in my hammock and reading outside.
Okay, now you guys know Marissa's top six. I mean five.
Yeah, I see,
But I
this is
like that.
why.
That's good. I think one of my top three is just going to the beach in general. Like, it's not something I do a lot, so I don't think of it, but to vacation and go to the beach,
Mhm.
I love sitting on the beach, love having like a cooler with drinks in it, laying in the sand, reading on the beach, swimming. I'm a swimmer. You know how some people are like, oh, I just like tanning or whatever. I'm
Mhm.
definitely a swimmer. I'm like, I want to swim and play mermaids or whatever, like just be
I
crazy all
actually
day.
hate the beach.
Yeah, so does my mom. I know a lot of people do hate the beach, like hate the sand, like being everywhere and stuff like that. Angelo, I think, is not as much of a fan as I am. I don't think he hates it, but yeah, that's a thing. Hmm. I'm trying to think of some other ones. I think I'm also gonna copy Marissa with like hiking in the mountains kind of vibes, or just like
hmm
I like when we like travel and do hiking somewhere new, like exploring a new outdoor area, like Sedona or Tennessee or whatever, and like hiking somewhere outside that's something I haven't seen before. So I would
hmm
definitely say that. And I'm honestly really struggling to come up with a third one. With going to the beach, I'm gonna say and swimming because I like
Oh,
a swimming pool
okay.
too. I like swimming
Yeah.
too. Third one, something outside. This is actually a lot harder than I thought it was gonna be. And
Isn't it?
yeah, and I didn't prepare answers either. I think I'm gonna say this is for sure my top three. This might be my number one, actually. I'm gonna put it as my
Mm.
number one. My number one favorite thing to do outside is doing like a cookout or barbecue
Mm.
in the summer
Oh, I
with
love a
friends and family.
bonfire.
Oh, wait, same. Okay, I'm gonna add bonfire. So that's my top four, and that's your top six. Okay, I'm gonna read them back. Okay, Marissa's favorite outdoor activities: hiking in the mountains, kayaking,
Oh, she
choking,
choked.
um, kayaking and being on the water. Number two. A third one is going on a walk or run. Number four is like having a picnic outside. Five, reading outside slash hammocking. And number
She's
six is a bonfire.
choking.
I'm still choking. I need coffee.
Okay, Erica's top three, so she can take a break, is cook out or barbecue with family and friends, going to the beach and swimming, hiking in the mountains, and a bonfire.
Yeah, those I'm fine. I'm fine that we didn't have three. I feel like that's still like well-rounded
Yeah, and
of
I
what
feel
we
like we're
have.
definitely not gonna have three on some of these other ones either.
True. Okay, what's your first category? I'm excited.
Um, I'm trying to look at yours again and make sure that I'm not gonna like copy
Oh,
one of
if you want to, you
yours.
can too, by the way, because
Oh,
they
I
don't make it
got
through them all.
one that I thought was a really good one. What are your top three clothing items?
Ooh, okay. Like staples or just favorites? Like it doesn't matter.
Um, I think you
That's
can take
hard.
it either way and just
Okay.
explain why you said those things.
Okay. My top, actually, this is something new that I got, but I think it's just a general staple for people in general, is like a well-fitted, like perfectly fitted white tank top that's ribbed with like a thicker strap.
Mm.
Kind of random, but I feel like it's just a closet staple that everyone needs to have. Like just in general, a white shirt. I love like a classic white shirt. I decided, I think, with Taylor, we were talking about it, what my style would be called.
Oh,
And I'm trying to work on it because I
yeah.
still like really want to get into my style. But I asked her, what do you think my style is? And she said classic. And she said classic in the way of like jeans and a tee. Like
Mm.
just simple, but we said classic girl next door, still in my style title, Americana. That's kind of like
Mm.
boom, boom, boom. Like a classic American, like denim with a t-shirt or like denim with like a sweater with a flag on it, like kind of cheesy Americana classic vibes. So that's what I decided. But I'm writing white ribbed tank top as one of
Mm-hmm.
my top ones. This is really hard. I want to say jeans, but
Isn't
like
it?
I have a love-hate relationship with jeans. I like how they look. Sometimes when they fit perfectly, they're not uncomfortable, but it's hard to find.
I
So I feel like
hate
a lot of the
jeans.
times they're uncomfortable, but I like how they look and I like how my outfits look when I wear jeans. So I think I'll just say jeans. That's just classic. And
Mm.
then I like a comfortable sandal.
Mm.
Specifically, I'm usually a sneaker girl year round. I like a regular sneaker, but they're not always very cute. But what I really like is a comfortable sandal. Like I have one that looks kind of like, I don't know, just one with a thick strap and then a thin Velcro strap over it. and it's just really comfortable on your feet. So I like that because I personally, this is a controversial opinion, because Angelo hates this, but I like being barefoot outside, like in the
Mm.
summer. That is my vibes. I love being barefoot all the time. It's reminds me of being a kid, like so small town, just run outside. You're not wearing shoes ever. So I think I like a comfortable sandal because you can just take them off too, you know?
Hmm.
Okay, so that's my top three. White ribbed tank top, jeans, and a comfortable sandal. It's honestly like I just picked an outfit
It's an
that
outfit,
I would
yeah.
wear. Yeah. What are your top three?
Okay, so my top one, this one's like for sure number one.
Okay.
It's like a super cozy pair of baggy sweatpants.
Oh, that sounds like you can just feel it.
And I'm wearing them right
Love.
now. These ones are my
Love.
favorite that I have.
Are
Oh
they
no,
comfort or
you
no?
see it.
Oh,
Oh
cute.
no.
Nike.
Yeah, they're like Nike cargo sweatpants.
Oh, love. I love a little cargo sweatpant.
I almost like tipped my chair.
I
Don't
know. I
mind,
was like,
mind me.
oh.
But they're tighter on the ankles, so they're like joggers. They're like super baggy. They have like regular pockets and then
Love.
two cargo pockets, and they're like heather gray, and I love them.
Yeah, I like that color a lot.
Yeah, these are my favorite sweatpants, and I love them, and I will
Yeah.
always love a pair of sweatpants. And then my second one is similar to your white rib tank top,
Yeah.
but I like a white or not white. I like a ribbed, like tight crop top that's short sleeve.
Yes, I almost said that. I have a same one, and mine's like a heather gray, but it's ribbed, fitted, short sleeve, and a little bit
Mhm.
cropped. And yeah, those are like a staple.
Those are my favorite. I have three. I have one white one black one, and one like sage green one, and they're
Yeah,
my favorite. I when they're
so
all
good.
dirty, I get so mad.
Yeah, I'm like, what am I gonna wear?
And then I think my last one, this one doesn't count for like summertime, but
Okay.
a baggy, thick sweater, like a
Mm,
super thick, durable,
yes,
baggy sweater.
I love that. I'm also a big fan of like a very large sweatshirt. That
Hmm.
didn't really make my top three list, I guess, but that would be my next one is like a big sweatshirt that's like probably 3 or 4 sizes bigger than what I wear. And it's just huge. And it just got like a
Hmm.
big hood or a crew neck. I just love stuff like that. So
Yeah,
cozy, cozy
those are my
vibes.
top three. So a
I love it.
cozy pair of baggy sweatpants, a ribbed fitted short sleeve t-shirt that's cropped, and then a baggy thick sweater.
Love. Those are cute. Okay, I'm trying to decide what I want to go to next. I think I want to go to top three podcasts at the moment.
Oh, okay,
So
okay.
not necessarily of all time, but right now. Do you have one or are you ready?
Yeah,
Okay.
I definitely listen to more than three. So, oh no, ignore my phone playing
Oh, I
music.
can't hear
Sorry, guys.
it.
But I open up Spotify sometimes, and on my shortcut that I have on my screen, it'll open and
Mhm.
automatically play. And I forgot that
Mm,
my sound was on, so that was a little annoying.
that's funny.
But I think that my top three right now, I listen to
It's
more
kind of
than
hard.
three, so
I
it's
know.
so
I
hard.
do too.
I'm gonna say, and that's why we drink. I listen to it every single week. There's a new episode. There's new
Classic.
episodes every Sunday, and I always listen to them like on Mondays. So
Yeah.
that one's definitely one. Um, I would say Two Girls, One Ghost. That's one that they also come out on Sundays and I think Thursdays, and I listen to them like as soon as they come out.
Yeah.
And then I think my other one, by the time this comes out, the name of the podcast is changing, which is really
Oh,
annoying.
yeah.
But right now it's called Pod Watcher and it's by the people that were on BuzzFeed, but then they changed, they started their own
Yeah.
media company called Watcher and they have their own podcast, but they're actually changing their name to Ryan, Shane, and Steven Get Scared.
Oh,
So they've been every week talking about something haunted on
yeah.
accident and they realized like if people ask them what their podcast is about they don't really know the answers, so they're changing
Yeah.
the name so that it actually seems like
Describes
what it's
it.
about.
Yeah, that makes sense. Oh
Hmm.
my gosh, love that. I was gonna say, I was gonna bring this up. I can't believe I'm gonna say it, falling off of the Ladies and Tangents train.
Oh.
I'm not hating it, but I'm not loving it as much as I once did. I'm getting more annoyed than I am liking it, which
Hmm.
I'm really sad about because I loved being a fan of that one, which I'm still
Yeah.
listening to
I
it
mean, I still
for
listen
now.
every week and I still really like it, but these are the
Yeah.
ones that like as soon as I see a new episode, I'm playing it first.
Oh yeah. I have
And like
mine's
I listened the other two I guess that I would say that I listen to are Morbid and Ladies and Tangents, but
yeah.
those ones I like I'll listen to these three first before I go to those
Right.
ones.
Yeah, I definitely have my lineup of what I listen to first as well. And I also have have been listening newly again. I used to listen to every episode, then I stopped because anxiety. I'm back on Crime Junkie a little bit this
Oh.
week while we've been away, which is ironic. Like, why would I want to listen to that while I'm alone in a hotel? But that's like the time I picked it back up. But
Huh.
I'm really enjoying that. So my number one right now is easily the toast because
Mhm.
again, that's the one where if there's a new episode, I will stop listening to another podcast in the middle of an episode and go to that one when the episode comes up. Like that's how much I like to listen to that one the most. So that's definitely my number one, the toast. Um, oh, it's tricky because I also have a couple more than three, so I'm trying to
Mhm.
narrow it down.
Mhm.
Um, I would say The Good Guys, which is the one I've talked about this too, which is the husband from The Girl on the Toast, and then Josh Peck from
Mm.
Nickelodeon. Love The Good Guys. And then I'm gonna say I have a tie for
Did you listen
three.
to
It's so
the,
painful.
speaking of Josh
The
Peck,
Drake
did
Bell.
you listen to that?
I haven't yet because I wanted to watch the documentary from the Nickelodeon documentary
And
before I
they
listened to the
mention it a
episode. Yeah,
lot
they talk
and
about it a lot. So me and Angela started the documentary show, but it's a little boring to be honest. So then we haven't kept going with it. So I'm just
yeah.
like, oh my gosh, we'll probably
I
just end up
haven't
watching it.
I haven't watched the documentary, but I do really want to watch like it's like two
Oh,
hours
I
of
know.
them
Yeah.
just chatting and I really want to listen to it.
Mm-hmm. We started it, and then once he started talking about, and you guys saw what happened on the show. Like they don't say what happened on the
Mm.
documentary. They just say you watched it. So I'm like, oh, we have to turn this off and watch it.
Yeah.
Um, my number three is kind of a tie. I was gonna say What We Said, which is where I got the idea for this episode, but I'm not going to. I'm gonna say Unsolicited Advice. This
Mm.
one's good. It's mostly actually thinking like every episode is just them giving advice to listeners, which I just find fun to listen to a lot of
Mhm.
times. But I like that they also usually follow a theme, which is kind of cool. So,
Mhm.
anyways, that's my top three podcasts at the moment. The
Aw.
Toast, Good Guys, Unsolicited Advice.
Yay.
Fun.
Okay. Now I have to find my next one that I want to do. Um, I feel like you'll like this one. This one's the top three things that you use every day.
Ooh, that's a good one. I want to be more fun than just saying my phone, but that's definitely one of them. Has to be. Top three things I use every day. I kind of hate it because there's so many things I use every day now I'm realizing.
I know.
But what are my favorite? I'm gonna say coffee because that's something I do every day, but it's something also that I love. So I'm
Like
like, I have to keep
specifically
it.
the coffee that you brew, the ingredients you add, or like the mug you use.
The coffee itself.
Okay.
I'm gonna say a homemade breve
Mm.
is a top thing. I mean, I guess I don't use it every day because I'm on vacation right now, but I'm saying it anyways, you guys.
Yeah.
Homemade breve, usually I make it every day, and that is like not only do I do it every day, it's like my one of my favorite things of the day because it's so freaking good. And I love coffee, 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 coffee. I'm literally Lorelai Gilmore.
Mm.
Um, another one would be honestly my laptop. I know that's boring, you guys, but I'm on my laptop every single day, all day for my 8 hours of work and my bajillion hours of doing YouTube and podcasts and all these other things. So I feel like I'm always on my laptop. And also, I like all the things I do on it. So I feel like that's kind of fun. And this is hard. I don't know. Probably like, I just think these are my answers are going to be boring for this question. So I'm like, chapstick. Like, it's so boring.
No, it's not boring. It's
I think
true. What if
it's
people,
true.
listen, what if people don't have these things and they need
It's
to know
true.
which one
They
they
need
need
to
to
know.
get?
You guys need chapstick so bad. No, I have been using chapstick every day just because it's generally been really dry, but I'm gonna go with my markers. I was trying to think of things that bring me joy and I use every day. So you guys, I have this on my desk and it makes me happy to look at. And then when I use like take notes or something, it's just more fun to use something colorful. So I'm gonna
Hmm.
say homemade breve, my laptop, and my markers. Those are like my favorite three things I use every day.
Okay. My top one is gonna be my perfume that I use
Ooh,
every
that's a good
day.
one.
It's the Sol de Janeiro 62. I love that one. It is the one that smells like pistachio something. I don't know.
I need
You
to look
know
this
what it looks
up.
like. It smells really good and I love it.
I'm gonna look that up right now because I just ran out of
Oh,
stuff and
really?
I'm interested. I've been trying different things. Like I haven't been committing to a big bottle of anything.
I love most of the Sol de Janeiro scents.
Hmm.
They're really clean and like warm and I love them.
I've never had anything from them as far as a perfume. I've only had like the Bum Bum Cream and then
Mhm.
one of the other
Well,
things.
the Bum Bum Cream is the scent of
Oh,
Sol de
okay.
Janeiro 62.
Oh, okay. Then I'm gonna go back in my closet and open it and smell it and see if I like it.
It smells so
And if
good.
so, okay, wait, is this the what you have? It's like the hair and body mist one?
Yeah. And it makes my hair
Okay.
smell so good.
It's honestly a little cheaper than I expected in a good
Well, it's
way.
a body mist. It's not actually a perfume,
Yeah.
I
I
guess.
like that. So maybe I'll try that out. Okay.
Um,
Love.
Also my hairbrush. I'm gonna have to find a
Oh,
picture of it. I
yeah,
love
that's
my
a good one.
hairbrush. I've literally used this for years and it's my favorite thing. Oh no. Like a detangler hairbrush. I gotta find it. Oh, it looks like this, but I don't have this color.
Hmm.
It's the Crave Naturals Glide Through Detangling Brush.
Oh,
It
I've
looks
seen
like
those.
this.
Yeah.
It's a really weird shape, but it works perfectly for detangling my hair.
Love that. My mom was just telling me that I saw one of those at the store and it had like the cutest like Snoopy pattern on it, but it was
Oh,
pink. And my sister loves Peanuts characters, but she also loves pink and purple and very girly things. So I was like, Mom, this is perfect. And she was like, do not get her that because she hates the shape of that brush, which is
oh.
ironic. Yeah. It's like I feel like it's you either love it or hate it. She was like,
Mhm.
I hate it. And she has really thick, big curly hair, so I feel like that could maybe
Mm.
make sense.
And
But
I feel like
love.
my last one is like a little contradictory because I don't have it right now, but
Yeah.
genuinely one of my three favorite things that I use every day is my watch.
Love.
And
Oh, that's sad.
now that I don't have one and I haven't been exercising, like I realize how much I love having the watch and using it.
Yeah.
Now that I
Makes
don't have
sense.
one and I can't do any exercise, it's like it literally feels like a piece of me is
Oh,
missing.
that's so sad. Oh my
I
gosh.
know.
So
But
emo about this.
that is genuinely one of my three favorite things.
Yeah. Okay, I love it. I'm definitely gonna nix some of my categories, you guys, because we're already at 42 minutes, which I love. But oh my gosh. I want to know your top three workouts because I feel like you're a big workout girly too, and you have a very diversified workout portfolio. So
hmm
I need to know your top.
Okay, so one of them in my top, it like genuinely like comes to the front of my mind, and I've only done it once and I was
Oh,
sick, but I
yeah.
promise you that I will love it if I go back
Yeah.
to it. I'm not gonna say it first though. I will
Okay.
like add it later,
Yeah.
but I really, really love cycling
I
classes,
knew that. Yeah, I knew that was coming.
specifically cycle bar. I've never done a soul cycle class. I've never done any of the other like
Yeah. Bigger
headliner cycle
mainstreams. Yeah.
classes, but I love cycle bar. I would love it so much that I would
Love.
want to be an instructor one of these
So
days.
cute. I love that for you. That'd be a fun
Another
journey.
one, love rock climbing. I would definitely say that's in my top three.
Yeah.
And then my last one, I've only done this class once. This
Oh
is
my
the one,
gosh.
but what is it called? A hot yoga sculpt class.
Oh, wow. I
I've
was not
done it
expecting
once
that.
through
Yeah.
Core Power, and I did it when I was sick. So, like, it wasn't even the best experience because I was
Right.
sick. But I love
I'm
hot yoga
shocked.
and being able to do like a little bit of like weighted exercise and like a
Yeah.
little bit of like mat Pilates. I loved it so
Fun.
much.
Oh my
And it just
gosh.
like it gave the same vibes of Cycle Bar as like being super empowering and like the music is like really
Yeah.
helping you through the class, but it was like a completely different style of workout and I loved it so much.
Ooh.
And that's why I really hope that they'll tell me that I can do like low
Yeah.
impact classes because I would love to do more of those.
Love it. Those are really good. I knew you would have
Mhm.
three for this. I knew that one wouldn't be like too
Yeah,
crazy.
and then like some honorable mentions. These
Yeah.
aren't the top ones. I would definitely say like a good lifting workout. I would say that one's like getting a little bit lower on the tier though,
Hmm.
because it's a lot harder to be sustainable in lifting. I feel like
Yeah.
as I get older and older. And then running is another one, or
Yes.
like just going on a
Of
walk.
course. Yeah. I love it. Okay, my number one is no one's surprise. Dance. That's my number one.
Okay.
Favorite of all time. I could never replace her as my number one. My number two is definitely rucking. That's like
Mm-hmm.
I'm just loving it. And honestly, I have a hard time thinking of a number three, you guys. I guess I mean I feel like rucking and hiking are one and the same, but I do just love a good long walk or hike. And I don't do anything else, so that's
Well, do
it.
you like a yoga class?
Eh.
Oh.
It's okay. Like I don't hate it, but there's nothing else that I'm like, oh, I love it. Not like dance and rocking, which are two things I feel
Yeah.
like I do, and I really don't feel like I'm working out as much as I feel like I'm having fun.
Yeah. Like
So,
Hunter said in our interview with her, as she's getting older, she's really, really enjoying a class style
yeah,
workout. And I agree. I don't know what it is, but like even if I'm not like joining the community per se, I just
right.
like the vibes of a
Mm-hmm.
class these days.
It's good vibes, and I feel like it's hard for me to stay motivated by myself when I'm like,
hmm
this sucks and it's not fun. I
Yeah.
could just
And
leave,
like I said, I feel like that's why maybe lifting is getting a little less fun for me because
Yeah.
like rock climbing, cycling, yoga sculpt, like it's all like a group activity and lifting is like super singular. And like, do I
Mhm.
like seeing like gains or whatever, like improvement and like getting
Right.
stronger? Absolutely. But I don't get to like be excited by everybody else's energy around me.
Yeah, that's so true. I know it's hard to not be, or it's easy for me to not be motivated when I'm by myself.
Hmm.
Yeah, I agree with that. Okay, that was a good one. Good category. We actually had answers for you guys. You're welcome. What else do you got?
I feel like you'll like this one. What
Ooh.
are your top three travel necessities?
Ooh, that's a really good one. Okay. I feel like I really need to think of this. I want to try not to be boring, you guys, because I want to be like, your passport. Like, duh.
Do
Um, top three travel
you have like a
essentials.
passport holder that you like? Like you could still
I
say those
have one,
things.
but it's not like anything special. I used to have this one thing, which I'm not going to list as my essential, but I want to tell you guys about it. Anyways, I did like a little brand deal on Instagram through this app called Heartbeat, which doesn't exist anymore, but they would like do small scale brand deals. So it's like, here, we'll send you this product and give you $15 if you do a post. I'm like, okay, cool.
Hmm.
And it was this little canister like this. It was like a cylinder, and you could take the main lid off and put a body wash, a shampoo, and a conditioner in it. Then you put the
Hmm.
main lid back on and you tighten it. And now it's all in this one thing. And then they each have individual pumps. So you don't have to take them out of that bottle again. You just can have an individual pump and
Oh,
the lid like twists to which thing you
that's
want.
really
So
cool.
it's
It's like one of
really
those
contained.
pens that has different
Yes, it kind of
colors.
is. Wait, that's so funny. It's exactly what it's like. Yeah, so that was a travel essential because it's like you can keep it all in one. It doesn't really leak or spill because it completely closes and you just twist the lid around. So you never have to open it or be slippery or whatever. Like
Mhm.
that's just a good thing to have. Don't know if it's a travel essential, but yeah, I guess I'll just put that. Body, what is that? Soap trio thing. I'll have to find a
Soap
link for
trio
you guys.
thing.
Maybe I'll put a link in the description if I can find any of these items like on Amazon or whatever.
Hmm.
This is honestly really hard to do unpreparedly. Um, I think for me in newer travels, I would say a travel essential. These are kind of controversial. A packing cube, like those
Mm.
little zipper things that you put everything in. I would say packing cubes changed the game for me, not cubes.
I think it's so funny that you use the word controversial for a packing
I
cube.
honestly, yeah. I feel like it's just
I feel like
everyone's
that's
like,
so dramatic.
it is dramatic, but I feel like I'm always watching on Instagram like videos of buy these packing cubes. They completely changed my life, which I would honestly stand by. And then all the people in the comments are like, overconsumption core, you're a piece of shit. Like, this is the dumbest thing you could buy with your money. So I'm like, I don't know. That's why I'm like, this is controversial, I guess, but it's really not a serious thing. It's just a dumb thing. But I would say packing cubes. I think they changed the game for how much shit I can fit in my bag, honestly, because you can put so much in a packing cube, so much clothes, like folded small. And then once you put it in there, you can literally like smush it even more, just better than you could if all your items were separate. So that's a travel essential. And I'm trying to think about what I put in my backpack because my care or like my personal item bag is always my favorite bag. Like, you have your
Hmm.
suitcase and you like check it or you put it above, whatever. But my backpack, maybe it's the backpack itself, is what I'll say for my
Mm.
top three, because
Hmm.
I have one of the ones, which by the way, now that I've had this for years, but every time I'm at the airport, I see all the girlies, they all have the same backpack and it's just in different colors. But it is kind of a boxy looking bag. I wish I could show you guys. And it has the laptop sleeve in the back, separate from everything, of course. And then it has a huge main pocket. Under the bottom, it has a shoe holder thing. So you put your shoes up in the bottom and then zip it shut so they don't touch
Hmm.
anything else in your bag, which is really nice. So you can have your extra shoes. The bag itself is just freaking massive, but somehow it still fits in under the seat as a personal item. Sometimes it's pushing it. I packed for a week in LA in that one backpack, which was pushing it for sure. I can't believe they let me on. It has a charger in it, so you just put a portable charger on the inside. You can plug your phone into your bag on the outside. Water bottle holder, tons of little pockets. It has a cooler section. I don't even know how a backpack has all these things, but I would say my travel backpack is a travel essential, and I'll try to link it
Okay.
for you guys.
I
All
need a
that
new
to
travel
say,
backpack, so maybe that'll help
it's
me.
so good, and it's honestly cheap. I think it's from Walmart. It's so good.
Ignore
For a
me turning
second,
around. I feel like
yeah,
noises are
for a second, I
happening.
was like, wait, she doesn't have the dog yet. What is she looking at?
I don't know what's happening.
Yeah.
Okay, for my travel essentials, I would say number one is a toiletry bag.
Yeah.
I love the ones that like fold in on themselves and they have like four different pockets. And I got mine on Amazon. Well, actually, I got it as a gift, but I know it came from Amazon.
Right.
But
That's what
it's
I
like
was
one of
saying about
those
my travel
ones
backpack too.
that like hook on
Yes, yes, I have that.
the like I don't know, the
Yes, you can
shower
hang it
rod or
up.
whatever.
Yeah,
Yeah, I love those toiletry bags. I got one for
that's a good
Christmas
one.
like as a gift a couple of years ago and it's life-changing. It's like the
Yes.
best thing ever.
Yeah. I love
Um,
that you said that because that is a good one. And I have the exact one where it hooks up and it like opens and
I
unfolds.
love it so much. Another one, I would have to say this is like an unconventional travel essential, but I love my Kindle for traveling. I love
Mm,
to read. I'm a person that has terrible flight anxiety and I
yeah.
hate flying and I cry every time. So having my Kindle and being able to like just hold it in my hand and not like worry about my book getting like smashed in my bag or like
Yeah.
getting like having to carry more than one book if I know I'm going to finish one. Having my Kindle for traveling is so necessary.
That's a good one. I feel that too. I bring it on every single trip. I'm actually a big Kindle traveler now too. I love it.
Good.
Yeah.
Though the third one is the hard one because I always have a backpack, like you said, but my
Yeah.
backpack sucks, so like I don't want to say that. Um, I guess like a good quality carry-on is a really
Mm-hmm.
good one. I got
Hmm.
luggage as a graduation gift for my parents, and it's like a three-pack set. It has like the
Yeah.
huge suitcase, the medium suitcase, and then the carry-on size. And that carry-on is like life-changing of being able to like even just take it on like road trips and stuff. It's like a good size and it's
Yeah.
like a hard shell, so it's super durable
I
and it
love a
doesn't
hard
really
shell.
scratch easy. So I love having that one.
Yeah, that's a good one. I linked my backpack in this document for you because I just found it that the pastel purple one is on sale and it kind of looks like you. It's for
Oh,
$25. And
it
I was
looks
like,
like me.
yeah, I'm like, this color I could see from Marissa, but they have all kinds of colors.
I think it's really funny that you say that because I think I do love a pastel, but
Mm-hmm.
I think like everybody looks at me and I'm like
Think
wearing
I like
like
black. Yeah,
dark colors, but I'm like, I do love a pastel. Look at the
I
pastel yellow
know.
nails.
Literally, I'm this pastel purple. It's very cute. I was like, oh, she could like this. Mine's a pastel pink and I
Mm.
kind of regret it. Like I wish I want to get a black one, but yeah. Anyway, that
I
that was a
also
good
kind of want a
category.
black one, but why
Yeah.
is it twice the price of
No,
all of
that's what I'm
these?
saying. I'm like, why is that one on sale?
That's
It's
so
the
funny.
best. And it has, you guys, the backpack has like the little straps on the side that you whatever those you like you clip them together and then you can tighten it real tight and like really condense it down, which is really
I
nice.
kind of love it. Maybe I will order this.
It's
Well, I
amazing.
can't afford a new watch, so I can't afford this. So
Honestly,
move
that's a
on.
mood. That's funny. Anyway, you guys, that was travel essentials. That's a good
Yeah.
category. I'm trying to narrow mine down because we don't have a lot of, we're at 52 minutes. I'll
Mm.
try to go fast on my next one because I really want to get these in, but top three coffee orders. I'm gonna go try to go quick. So
I
mine
don't
would
think I have
be
three for
I know.
this.
At first, I didn't think I would either because I love what I love. But when I'm going out, I think it's harder than when I'm at home because
Mm.
I get fake milks when I'm out, and at home, I drink regular milk. So I feel like I change it up a lot. But I would say my number one tried and true iced vanilla latte. I know I could probably name three for you. Um,
That's so funny.
iced vanilla latte with almond milk. That would be like my classic number one. Recently, I will do a iced latte with, I asked them to do cinnamon or honey, vanilla, and cinnamon. So
Mm.
none of these are going to be super crazy, you guys. They're going to be similar, but whatever. Honey, vanilla, and cinnamon latte with almond milk. And then what would be my number three? Oh, I love an iced mocha. Love
Mm.
an iced mocha. I was also gonna say I love like a maple kind of thing, but that's kind of harder to come by at a coffee shop for some reason.
Mm.
It's more seasonal. So yeah, those are my top three.
Okay, I think you're right. I think I have three.
Yeah, I was like, I could think of some.
Okay, number one for sure at a coffee shop is always going to be an iced lavender oat milk latte.
Yep, I was gonna say lavender.
Love that one. I also love brown sugar, but I'm not going to say that one because I feel like that's
Yeah,
boring.
fair.
Another one, I love a pistachio latte. I love a
Yes, that's a good
hot
one.
pistachio latte. And then my last one, I feel like this is a coffee shop specific one, but the
Love.
Dunkin' butter pecan syrup is to die for.
Oh, yeah, that's a good one.
So I love like their iced coffee or a latte with the butter pecan syrup.
Ooh, I like that. That was really good. And we were quick. Love it. Okay, what's
Hmm.
your next category?
Oh no, I wasn't prepared for
It's
this
okay.
one. I'll let you pick. I'll read
Okay.
some to you. I have summer activities, fall
Mm,
activities, animals, games, or self-care.
fall activities. I love
Okay.
that. Okay, my top three fall activities. Love a pumpkin patch or apple orchard, just in
Mm.
general. Just going to one.
Mm-hmm.
Just that's it. I love to go to there. I love to take
I love
pictures
to
and
go to
like
there.
I love to go to there. I love to take pictures there. I just love the vibes.
Mm-hmm.
And then another thing I love in the fall is a bonfire. That's where I'm gonna put this because I love
Mm-hmm.
specifically a fall bonfire where you're wearing a sweatshirt and sweatpants and it's like cool but not too cold, cozy, fire vibes, and maybe you make like hot dogs or whatever you make out of fire.
Mm-hmm.
And then my third one is going to be, I don't know. I was gonna say a walk, but that's boring. So I'm gonna say traveling specifically to a fall place. So like when we went to Asheville, North Carolina, and it was like very everything's orange and whatever,
Mm-hmm.
like a fall road trip or a fall trip that's specifically to somewhere that's pretty in fall.
Mm-hmm.
Or New York City was really cool in fall. So
Mm-hmm.
something like that.
Okay, I feel like I have such a hard time narrowing it down.
Ooh, love that.
I love watching a scary
I knew
movie
it.
covered up in a blanket with a
Yes.
hot chocolate and popcorn. Like that is it's not even summer yet and I can't
You
wait
were
for
so
that.
excited. Yeah. Love.
Like that's my favorite. It's
If
just
I were
like
to
sitting
guess yours,
down.
that's exactly what I would have said first
It's
was like
just
a scary
sitting
movie marathon.
it's just sitting down on a Saturday, covered up, all cozy, watching a scary
Yeah.
movie. That's
Yeah.
for sure my favorite. I also love a corn maze. I like
Mm-hmm.
doing like a corn maze that has like questions that you have to like go through. They're
Yeah.
few and far between and they're hard to find these days, I feel like, because they're usually geared towards like kids. But
Yeah.
I love doing a corn maze, either like a haunted spooky
Cute.
one or one during the daytime.
Yeah.
And then just like going to a fall farmers market or a fall festival
Oh, that really gets me.
that has like all the vibes and
Hmm.
it has like all the pumpkins, it has all the fall foods and
Yes.
everything.
I love that. And it really sparked something within me where I was like, my number one's
Uh-huh.
obviously Gilmore Girls. Just
Oh,
period.
yeah,
I'm
yeah.
changing it. Forget about traveling to a fall place. No, my number one is Gilmore Girls. Like starting the annual rewatch. I love to host a little party of Gilmore
Mm-hmm.
Girls Day on September 1st, you guys know, and just have everyone over and we just watch the first episode and hang out.
Mm-hmm.
And it reminded me of that because in the show they have a fall festival every year, which I love a fall festival.
I love going to, there's a place near us and we went last year for the first
Yeah.
time and I loved going in there and just seeing like all the pumpkins that they had and like all the local
Yes.
like the honey and like it's so
So good. I
good.
know that one really got to me. That really sounds nice right now. I'm
Uh,
starting to be less of a fall hater, you guys. Not that I was ever a fall hater, but I'm starting to really find my love for it now.
like it's April, May when this comes out and like I am already itching for
You're
like
ready.
I can just see the Pinterest photo and it's like
Oh,
somebody
yes.
sitting with the warm lighting on the couch
Little
covered
mug.
yeah, with their
Yeah.
mug and like Scream is
Blanket.
on the TV. Oh my God, I could
Yep.
cry.
So true. All right, you guys, one more category each, and then we're gonna wrap up. I
Okay,
honestly had a few more. So if you guys liked this episode concept, let us know. We could do a part two because I have more categories and I could think of more. This is sparking fun convo, so I
it
like that.
is.
But for my last one, I'm gonna choose top three small businesses, which is honestly gonna be a little hard, but I'm gonna try to do them quickly, which by the way, and this is sparking a new convo. I'm going to need maybe from the lake trip, I might have to request you to go to Occoquan and get me a new
Oh,
candle
okay.
because I burned through all of it and it's so
Oh,
good and
I
I
could
don't want
do
to throw
that
it
with little
away.
Scarlet.
That is so cute. Yes, that would be so adorable, but
Okay. I'll go next
I'll
weekend.
have to let you know what
Well, do you want like a
my
fall
scent is.
scent or
I want the same scent I have, which
okay,
is kind of fall,
no
but I just love it.
promises. No
Yeah.
promises they'll have it,
I'll
but
send it to you and then maybe if you find something similar. I kind of just want
okay.
that. But it was oatmeal cookie something. So
Hmm.
like a warm, like a, roasted espresso, oatmeal cookie, like something
Hmm.
like that.
Okay.
Anyways, so that reminded me because it's a small business. But top three small businesses. I can go first because I'm kind of
Is
ready.
this shop in Occoquan,
Random,
Virginia?
yeah, that I don't even know what it's called. My first one's Cute Creations, spelled with K's, which looks really funny. But Cute Creations is where I got mostly all of my rings, and they're like $5 a piece, and they are gold plated, and they never tarnish, and they never do anything. And I'm like, how are they $5? This girl is crazy because she's literally making gold plated jewelry affordable, and I love that. And she's in Florida, and I just order all my jewelry from her, and she ships it to me, and I just love her. So we're besties, and she doesn't even know. So Cute Creations is my number one. My number two is definitely lifestyle pottery. I've talked about it before, but I have a friend in Columbus. She opened her own pottery studio, and you can go do classes. You can throw pottery, paint pottery, whatever. But she also just makes the cutest shit. Like at Christmas, she made these adorable ceramic Christmas trees, and I bought one for everyone in my family because I was like, they
Mhm.
are just so gorgeous, and her prices are so affordable. I'm like, you spent however long making this, and the little Christmas tree was only like, I don't even know, 15 or $20, which I felt like was really good. It's a good size, probably like the size of this candle. I'm like,
Mhm.
that's crazy. So that's number two. And actually, number three, I'm like, ooh, I don't know. Ooh, I'll do a little callback, if you will, to one of our last episodes, Lynn Marie's Coffee.
Mhm.
In a really small town called Monroeville, Ohio. Not super far from my hometown, but like I said, whenever I'm home, I drive over there and I have to get coffee because it's like my favorite coffee place ever. And it's
Mhm.
adorable.
Aw.
Yeah,
I feel like this one's so hard because whenever I
it's
think of like
hard.
small businesses, like you have like the
My
jewelry
go-to.
one, and like
Yeah.
everybody knows, but or not. What is happening? Not
Same.
everybody knows, but it's like you
Yeah.
can find it.
Yeah.
I feel like I love the shops in Occoquan, and that's a really good one. I
Yes,
don't
it
remember the
is.
names of the shops, but there is a restaurant down there called The Spot on Main, and I actually
Yes,
think the
that's
name
right.
has changed because it's not on
Oh.
Main anymore.
Hmm.
And they just moved it to like a different location, so I don't think it's technically the Spot on Main. I think it's the spot on whatever new street it's on,
Yeah.
but it's really good. I also love the new coffee shop that I found. It's called Grounded Coffee, and that's
Yeah.
really good.
That's a good one.
And this is what I'm talking about. Like all of these places are just like
That's okay.
places around here and they're all like restaurants and stuff. I don't know like any
Yeah.
shops that are like super small business ones. What else? I don't know.
Two's okay. You could leave it at two.
No, I got a call back too.
I got a call back. I love it.
We're gonna do district cookies. Owen and
Yes,
Mara's
that's a
cookie
great
business.
one. Yes, I love that. Wait, that's a great pick. They're so gorgeous. Like the cookies they
hmm
do are so impressive. I
Yeah,
really
they're
love it.
doing it less and less because they haven't figured out shipping and stuff yet, but it's
Yeah.
okay. I like their
Yeah.
cookie
It's a
business
work in
though.
progress when you
It
start a
is.
business. You got to figure those things
Hmm.
out.
For sure.
Okay, already over an hour talking about freaking top three, which is insane. But
I
what is your
know.
last category that you want to pick today?
We're gonna do games.
Love. This is
I
gonna
know
be
that you'll have
hard.
answers to this,
I
and
have
mine are
too
gonna be
many.
completely different than
Yes,
yours.
yes. Okay. Games of all time or games at the moment?
You can
That's
do
my first
games at the
question.
moment.
Okay. I love doing these at the moment because I feel so much pressure to pick my favorite game of all time?
Hmm.
Okay, top games at the moment. Obviously, my number one is not going to surprise anyone who's a
Ranch
avid listener.
Simulator.
Ranch Sim. It's Ranch Sim. I played last night, which was such a fun thing because I haven't played video games all week being in the hotel. So me and Angela got on last night. Our pigs had babies. They had four piglets. It was very cute. We bought goats. One of them got pregnant, and we have so many chickens. It's just literally I can't even explain to you guys how much fun it is and how like de-stressing it is because there's nothing worse than being stressed by a game. So definitely Ranch Sim. Um, what did we just buy? I'm trying to think. We just bought, so I don't know if you're familiar with the Catan game, like Settlers
Hmm.
of Catan. I've never played that, and we were gonna buy it to play in the hotel where we're staying. And I was like, oh, let's see how much it is. First of all, it's like $50, which I guess a lot of games are these days, but you have to have three players at least. So me and Angela
Mm.
couldn't play it alone. So they have this like offshoot game that's for two players, and it's called Rivals of Catan or something,
Mm.
Rivals for Catan. So haven't played that yet. That was a tangent for no reason, you guys, but just wanted to let you know that random thing. My number two game is Azul. Have you ever seen this game? Oh
Mm.
my God, you would love it. It's really fun. It's a board game.
Mm.
And I say you would love it, but aesthetically, I don't know if you'd love the game because I don't know what kind of games you like particularly, but it's like you're a Portugal like tile maker is like the little story they give you, but it's just a fun little board game. So I'm not going to
Mm.
try to explain it because I'll sound really dumb. And my number three is probably this because it's a classic and it's just something that I always come back to and love.
Is it
Mario
GTA?
Party.
Oh.
GTA would be up there, but honestly, I haven't gone back to GTA since I started Ranch Sim, which is crazy.
hmm
But I feel like Mario Party is a staple classic. It always hits. It's always fun. It's a good like group game. So
hmm
love. Okay, what are yours? I'm so excited.
Um, I really like this game called Code Names. Have you ever played
I've
that?
heard of it and I've heard people love it, but I haven't played it.
Yeah, we can thank Owen for my obsession with
Your
this. So I
addiction.
actually got the game. Owen bought it for a white elephant. I had no idea. She bought it
Yeah,
because she wanted to steal it and keep the game for herself,
I
which is
love
really
that.
funny.
That's
But
funny.
I stole it and got the final steal, so I got the game.
Mm-mm.
Which is exactly what should have happened. But
Vibes.
anyways, Codenames is a game where you put all like the cards in a grid and you use a code name. So you find something that ties the cards that are
Mm-hmm.
assigned to you based off of like a card that you look at. It like tells you
Mm-hmm.
which cards are your teams and you use a code word so that they would guess. And it can only be one word clues.
Mm-hmm.
So say I have like five colors on the board, but three go to me. I would say like color for three.
Mm-hmm.
And then you would give me like your best guesses of which ones are mine.
Interesting. Okay. So what I'm hearing is for this summer trip, you need to bring code
Mhm.
names and I need
I
to bring a
am.
Sewell and we'll bring Mario Party, we'll bring Jackbox, all the games. That'll be
Yeah.
fun. That sounds fun.
Love code names. I would
Yeah.
say another one is Yahtzee. We play it a
Classic.
lot, and Kyle's mom got us into that one.
Yeah.
And then I would say I'm in between a couple for my
Yeah.
last one. It would be Mario Party,
Yeah. Yeah.
Jackbox, or there was one more. Well, I
Not
guess it's only two because I can't
not Animal
remember.
Crossing.
No.
Not super into that. Okay.
No,
You were into that for like a second
no,
recently, I
I'm
feel like.
into it every once in a while. It's the
Yeah, but
only
it's
game
like
that
a
I'll
here
play
and
by
yeah,
myself, and it
exactly.
pisses me off because I'm not good at
I
it.
just hate how long it takes to make anything look
hmm
good. Yeah, I've
hmm
fallen off of Animal Crossing. I still like it. I like the idea of it, but I'm
hmm
just like, bro, it takes forever to make it look good and like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Yeah,
But I
Mario
would say
Party and
Mario Party
Jackbox.
probably
I'm
is
gonna
my other
do
one.
Mario Party slash Jackbox for both of us because
Okay.
I feel like they're kind of tied. They're just a good classic. You can always go back to it. It's pretty much always fun. And I love when we get the family together and do a Jackbox. That shit goes crazy and it's so much
hmm
fun. I just love that
hmm
vibe.
We
Big
did
deep
it.
breath. We did it, you guys. We only had what was that? Six categories or no? It was
It
more
was
than
eight, I
six.
think.
Okay, because I'm like, holy shiz. That was a lot of talking. One, two, three, four, five, 10 categories.
Oh.
Holy crap, you guys. Hope you enjoyed this. If you did, and if you want us to do this again, for sure let us know because somehow we did 10, but I still have more that I can think of. And
hmm
it's a fun. It's kind of like when we used to do our favorites episode, but a little bit more like chatty and casual.
hmm
So I love that. Check the description if you want links to anything, any of the products that we can find. I'll try to link them in the resources. And of course, the JC and Marie or JC and Chelsea podcast called What We Said, where I got the idea. That will be linked. And yeah, I guess that's it. Stay tuned for next week. We have a new guest coming, and I'm really excited. Actually,
And you'll
this
get to see Scarlett alive and sitting
yes.
here with me.
Alive. Yeah, I would hope. No, I'm really excited. It's gonna be so fun. We get to see Scarlett. I was like, wait, I forgot we could literally see her on the podcast. It's gonna be so
hmm
crazy. But our guest just texted me, like
Oh,
seriously, what let's see, probably 2 minutes ago, and said, I've been hyping up my episode of We Run on Coffee to everyone. It better get a lot of views for you guys or I'll
oh.
crash out.
I'll
Which I
crash out
love.
too.
So yeah, if you came from next week's guest and you're coming back, going back a few episodes because you like us, welcome. We like you too.
Hi.
Stay. That's all. Definitely follow us on Instagram to stay up to date. We are leveling up the content, you guys. We are pushing out YouTube shorts, Instagram reels, TikToks. We are doing all the things. And I kind of feel like it's finally starting to pay off just a little bit. I'm seeing some return. So I love you guys for that. But make sure you interact with us, Give us a
hmm
comment, give us some interaction, like our posts, like our stories, swipe up. Tell us your problems, whatever you want to do. We're on Instagram at We Run on Coffee, and you can also email us if you need anything. That will be in the description. And I think that's it. So I guess goodbye. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next week.
Bye.
Bye. And with that, I'm Erica.
And I'm Marissa.
And
And
we
we
run
run
on
on
coffee.
coffee.